Jalanas welcome you all to e-learning platform. This is Faisal Ahmed with you, faculty member, senior lecturer, Department of English, World University of Bangladesh. Introduction to 17th century prose. First of all, we will go through the historical background of the 17th century English literature. Let's begin. From the accession of the King James I in 1603 to the coronation of Charles II in 1660, it was a time that gave rise to all areas of life. This ferment was reflected in literature during these periods. The 17th century's literature revolved mostly around religious and ethic topics. Social background. The weakening of the tie between monarchy and bourgeoisie, the clashes between the king and parliament, the outburst of the English Revolution, the civil war between 1642 and 1649. Charles I was executed in 1649. The decline of Cromwell's Commonwealth and the compromise with the feudal remnants. Absolute monarchy. Monarchs continued to reinforce their power, and some scholars justified their power as derived from God, in order to make it untouchable. In theory, the king concentrated all the powers. His power was unquestionable because it was considered to be derived from God. But in practice, there were some institutions that limited the king's power to a certain extent. Councils, parliaments. Kings tried to avoid calling the parliaments. Culture, the scientific revolution. Royal Academy of Sciences, Paris Royal Society. London's academies continued to have an impact role in commissioning scientific researches. In the 17th century, some kings were conscious of the importance of scientific knowledge, and they founded academies, as the Royal Academies of Sciences, Arts and Language in France or the Royal Society in Great Britain. Influences of the English Revolution, sometimes called the Puritan Revolution. Puritanism was the religious doctrine of the revolutionary bourgeois. Priest thrift, sobriety, hard work, and unceasing labor. Worldly pleasures were condemned as harmful. The Puritans opposed the old church, closed down the London theatres in 1642. Literature of the Revolution period. The spirit of unity and patriotism means English literature of this period was very much concerned with the tremendous social upheavals of the time. Milton and Bunyan defended the English Commonwealth with their pens. Now we go through the biography of the writer, the first writer, the selected essays of whom we are going to study in this semester. So he is Francis Bacon, Sir Francis Bacon, British philosopher and essayist. Sir Francis Bacon, a short biography. Francis Bacon was born on January 22nd of 1561 in Strand, London. As a student while studying, he was strong in his criticism of his teachers, who he agreed were surely men of wits, but never explored beyond a few authors, as they only explored Aristotle. He favored the new Renaissance humanism over Aristotelianism. Things turned difficult for the talented Francis when his father passed away suddenly. He was a good lawyer and was among the able group of men Queen Elizabeth gathered around her upon her succession to throne.